Hello everyone, and today we will be starting the CKAD exam preparation, and we will be in the first class we have already done with the core concept. So this one we will be starting with the multi-container pod. So let me highlight this one. So yeah, so we have learned that how core concept like how you can scale the in the questions we have already seen, right, how we can set the image, how we can set the environment variable. So I hope you have already practiced it and understand how it works. In case of any questions, you can comment me on the comment section. Okay, so let's not waste our time, and let's start with the second topic, which is the multi-container pod. So in the multi-container pod, what we are going to see is that in a pod, when we describe a pod, right, we can have multiple container inside. So let's see that how this works and what questions that it comes in the examination. So yeah, so let's see the first question here. So it is saying that create a pod with two containers, both with the image nginx command. Let's change this question a bit. We will use the busy box here. Okay, so not the nginx container. And what it will do, it will actually, so we have to make two container, and both will be running a command echo hello, and 3600 second it will be sleeping. Okay, and okay, again let me, I think this is, yeah, sleep 36 second, and then we will connect to the second container once it is in running state and print the env variable. Okay, so let's start with this. So in the first class I have told you that we should not be using kubectl command again and again. So rather than that, we can have alias for the kubectl. So let's create it in this class also. So alias k equal to kubectl. So it will create a ctl. It will create you a shortcut for the kubectl, which is an alias name for kubectl called k here, and we'll export the yml output as well. So export, so that we should not be writing this command again and again. Okay, okay, so these two things we are done. Now we will be focusing on our question. The first question is we have to create a pod which is having two container, right? So how we can do that? So k run busybox minus minus image equal to busybox minus minus restart equal to never. Then we will be outputting it in a yml format. We are not running it, so we'll output it in say um, 1.yml. Okay, then we have to run a command, right? So we'll put a command minus c option, then echo hello colon sleep 3600 seconds. So you see this one, right? So this one, what it will do, it will create you one yml, right? But we have to create two container inside this pod. So what we will do, we will go inside this one and copy this arc section. So this is actually a container definition, right? So we will just copy it quickly for the examination prospect also. If questions comes in this way, just copy and paste the container part. Okay, and just change the name, because we cannot have multiple name in a one container, in a one pod. So we have to just change the name, and we are done. So just run this one. So okay, create minus f 1.yml, it will run and it will create. Let's see that whether it is in running state or not. So okay, get pod minus o will give you, sorry, minus w will give you the current state. So you see the busy box is in a running state, right? So we'll see now the what the next question was, the part of the question was connect to the second container and then env, right? How we will connect to the pod? So it's a exec command. So c exec, okay, busy box is the name of the pod, then the container is minus c container busy box. You remember, right, the second pod is busybox 1, which we have given the name busybox 1, then minus minus bean sh. We will be running a env command inside the busybox, right? and before that we have to give an option -it. Now you see env. Okay, yeah, so don't since it is not able to pick up this one, so we directly give the command env, and you can see it is we are able to see this env inside the busybox1 container. Okay, so it's very easy. So first I told you that first you generate the YML. Okay, first once you generate the YML, minimal value like what is the image name and all, and what command we are going to run here. Okay, and then we will just copy and paste the the container section to make it multi-container. So if you go inside, let's see it once again. Yeah, so you can see here we have already copied this container portion twice with the name, only the difference is the name of the container. Okay, so this is how it works. Now let's move on the second question. Okay, so create a pod with nginx container exposed on port 80. Okay, see, this question 2, 3, 4 and 5 are the part of same question. So, and we have to add a busy box init container and download a page using this one. So let's go one by one. So create a pod with nginx container exposed on port 80. See, we have to create, just let me explain you this question. So we have one container which we are exposing on 80, and second is the init container. Okay, second one if you see is the init container. So we have to create init connector within this one. So what the easiest way we can do is we'll create two YML file. Okay, and we'll copy the other one to the first one. Let's see how we can do this. First create a nginx container, expose it on port 80, right? So let's go here. So krun nginx minus minus image equal to nginx minus minus. So we have to expose this on port 80, right? So port should be 80 where it is getting exposed. Let's save this one in 2.yml. Okay, yeah, so first is created. Now init, second one, it is asking for the init container, right? So what we will be doing, since we'll make it nginx1, image is nginx, but we don't need to expose this one, right? So we'll remove this expose portion. Now if you see the question again, it is asking for sorry, it's a busy box, right? So we'll change the name of the image, and if you see we have to run this command, right? So let's go there. So first we'll change the image name to busy box, then we have to run a command. So how we will run, so /binsh -c, then put this command here. Okay, so one second. So that this is done. Now this is the second one to, oh sorry, okay, the first one like given the same name, so let it put a 3.yml. Sorry, so you see the issue, right? Since we have not output it in the in the YML format, so it actually ran it. So what we will be doing, let's delete and start it again. Okay, delete all the pod that has been created. So k delete pod minus minus all. Okay, so sorry, k delete pod. Okay, it will deleted everything, and then we will create it again. So what we have done, first of all, we have actually we have exposed the port, then $do. So this is the way you can debug also, that you understand that okay how it is going for an output. If you are not putting it in YML file, it is actually creating the pod, right? So let's do it in 2.yml only. And second one was this one. So this we will be putting it in the 3.yml. So again we will put it in the output first, and 3.yml. Okay, then vi 3.yml. So you only copy this part. Okay, container part, just copy this container part till resources, and we will paste it in the vi2.yml. Since it is already a container which is exposed on port 80, right? So just paste this one here. So once you paste it, so init, for init container, okay, just put a init and containers, okay. So it will picked up as a init container. Okay, so this portion we are good here. Just check the name. So if you see the name are also okay, name you can change because one is a busy box, right? So we'll change this one name as a busy box. Okay, so this is all about creating the first part of the question. Let's go to the second part of question. What it is trying to tell you is that make a volume of type empty dir, mount it on both containers. So we have to create one empty dir and we have to mount it on both the container. For the ng-inx container, mount it on this drive, and for the init container we have to mount it on this drive. So we do not remember exactly how to create the volume and the volume mount, right? So I have already from the IO document, right, from the cheat sheet, you can directly copy this one. So in the exam you are actually entitled to open this page. Okay, so how we can do, we'll copy this portion from here and vi 2.yml. Now 2.yml is the actual part, actual solution for this question. Okay, so paste this one. So you see we have defined a volume called cache volume. Let it be named like this. Okay, but the volume mount we have to do it according to the question. Okay, so we will be coming to volume mount. So volume mount, now remember, tell me. So for this one, right, for the busy box, what is the mount? It is mounting it to work hyphen directory, right? So hyphen dir slash hyphen work dir. Let's do it. Mount path work hyphen dir, and for the ng-inx one, right? ng-inx one, we have to create the. I already copied it, so I pasted here. Now you can see the path, which path it is. So it is u slash usr share html. So we'll copy and paste it here. Control C and then Control V. Mount path is this one. So we have mounted this to directory. Okay, so just run this now. K create -f 2.yml. Let's see if this works fine. K get pod -w. It's initiating with error. Let's see the error. Pulling grep. Okay, let's see what could be the possible issue. This is correct. Work dir is correct. Let's describe this one. Get pod. Describe pod ng-inx. Container ng-inx in ng-inx is waiting to start. Somehow it is not initiating. Let's see that. What is the problem? There's some issue here only, so let's find out quickly. Busy box. Okay, anyway, we will see it later on. I'll find and give the solution to the next part. But you understand that how we can do the init part, and we can run in this way. Okay, thank you guys for watching this one. For the next video I will put the solution for this one.